Hi. Uh we're I'm sorry. I'm just a little ticked off in the beginning of this video because someone did a thing that I explicitly warned them not to do whilst starting the recording of the video and audio.
Okay, but what were we playing today?
Well, hopefully we're playing Sable, which I
Yeah.
know nothing about.
It's a small indie title. It's a 2 dev team, I believe. It's Star Wars inspired.
Sounds like someone did their homework.
Yeah, unlike you. And as far as I know, it's like an actionless game. There's no fighting involved.
So you just platform around and you solve puzzles?
Yeah, and you explore yourself.
Are we allowed to put this on YouTube?
Yeah. You know, you explore your inner self,
Oh, okay.
not your innards with tools.
Like you had it. Like you could have stopped there. Oh, wow.
Okay. It,
I guess how Sable is the name of the title character.
okay, there's a stamina bar, like, um, maybe we were not supposed to go up. But it's like the Zelda stamina bar. I don't know if you noticed.
I've seen it. It's very picturesque.
Mm-hmm. I like the colors.
You press the thing and a door opened. Could you test something out for me?
What?
Could you go down and try to climb the vines?
Why? I can climb from everywhere. From anywhere.
Yeah, but does that deplete your stamina less?
I don't know. Just let me explore here first.
Okay. Well,
There is nothing here. No, it's the same.
yeah, it's pretty much the same. But there's a ladder,
Mm-hmm.
and that doesn't deplete the stamina bar. That's good. Good
Nice.
to know.
Oh, but what was down there then? If this is progression.
I think it was just a closed door.
Yeah.
Get down from the door. A second cough. It's because it's dusty in there. It's a nice little vista you have there. Of course you're gonna
I can't. I can't. Oh. Can I jump to that? No, I can't.
Look, could you just go
Probably could.
down? At some point, you'll probably be able to go where you want to. It's just it's the tutorial stage. You don't need to explore every nook and cranny. So you can sprint as long as you have enough stamina. That's good to know. That is some nice non-invasive design. Oh, look, there's stairs. Oh, there's smoke in the air. Just draws the attention.
Nice.
Do you want to read these out?
Do you want to narrate the game?
I don't know. Okay. I can feel JD, I'm assuming, smiling behind her mask, just as wow.
Okay, we're
Just
not
as I know
narrating the
with
game.
Oh wow, I'm nervous, you know, and she's softly, sweetly amused, obviously. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I tell her I'm not worried at all, and it's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can be Sable, you know. You can say that, my love. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat, you were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. JD reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. If you're not going to... And you can, Sable. I take a breath. JD's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles.
That was so uninspired.
Well, you're supposed to read that. Well, I can help with that. You need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss, don't do this. Should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what JD's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I asked JD what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no. I like the idea of the main character being this
So
robbed of emotions,
flat.
so flat in their intonations, and there are no wrong path.
You're
Whatever
taking
you
too long.
decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try. She knows me. Now go speak with Hilal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It is the same one I used on my gliding. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Oh, God.
I'm not convinced with the narration thing.
Well, you could narrate her.
No, because it will take too long. Okay, so it shows.
But it's fun. Like, people out there don't read as fast as you do.
I don't read fast, I just skim.
Well, that's enough. It's taking so long, running up those stairs. Messed up the melody there. Cecil looks busy.
We're not supposed to be here yet, I get it.
You got 20 something.
Oh, exploration is rewarding. You know what that means, right?
That means you're going to go abso-fucking-lutely everywhere
Yeah.
in search of stuff. And you make what is supposed to be, I'm guessing, a 3 to 4 hour playthrough into 16 to 20.
I believe it's around like 10 hours if you don't explore everything. Hello?
As I approach Hilal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I always appreciated their verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with such a nerves for balance. Sable, take this.
He looks younger than you make him
Hilal
sound.
hands me a small round stone as it nestles into my palm. I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hands,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
emanating
yeah.
from within. I run my thumb over it and find softly electric like static cloud. Hilal gives a thinking laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I take Hilal that I feel. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite close. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this.
Come on, man!
Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You will be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hilal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember JD's words now, and I tell Hilal I'll go and see Driss. Okay, so you can track your quest. That's good.
What else is there? It's the map. And the settings.
There's your item inventory. You can put
Drip.
on different outfits. Yeah, okay. Listen, it was Drip a few years ago. Now it's called Riz.
No, drip. Riz is charisma. Don't try to act cool. We're not that young.
Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day.
Bye.
You could have just walked around.
I don't care.
Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sabo, hello?
Let me guess, my bike is not ready.
I asked Driss how he is. I'm well. I had to let it hang, but I can't do it. I let it hang, but I can't do it.
Shut up.
I'm too keen and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike? Yes, of course, right, yes. Your bike. That's what I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your... In abject horror, I gently ask if you may have forgotten. What? I would never. It's obvious I have your bike. By which I mean I arranged it for you. Well, it's sort of a tutorial for you.
Amazing.
I'm telling you I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride the bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. Think about it, and I find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying
He's
about
full of
your...
shit,
Well,
that Driss dude.
I don't appreciate the bilingual pun you just made. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just Sandcut will do it for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. When you're not riding it, your hover bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Hey, there it is.
Yo, man, I'm so bad at this.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Supposed to ride it through the ring. And
Through which
back.
ring?
Well, this
This
ring. There's only the one ring.
To rule them all.
Precious. Okay. I should speak to Driss.
But
Oh wow. Oh wow.
how can I climb?
No, don't go speak to Driss, man. You figure this out on your own.
Hello?
I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange shadows? Explain. Surely you'd notice if you were on fire even a little bit. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? Well, you getting the use of the sand cutter, that's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands, and Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that, mobility something. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished. Tarnished. I thank Driz very much. Yeah, so Halal gave you the gliding stone and you're supposed to activate the altar. Is the altar that way? Can you check your compass while on your bike? I guess not.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Oh, that's fine then.
Mm-hmm. But that's a slow bike.
It's a piece of junk, alright. I'm willing to bet you 10 of our currency that that's going to be your bike.
No!
Yeah.
Is that the altar?
Oh, yeah. It's up there. Now you get to climb and jump around. And obviously you can climb anywhere as long as you have enough stamina to do so. That looks...
Come on. Oh. Okay.
It did look a little off.
No.
No. That looks alterish to me. It's the Mothman.
Yeah. Oh.
What was supposed to happen? Activate the gliding stone of the altar. Oh, and I have to look around for a way up. There's some platforms. There's a doorway. Oh, you were supposed to get here. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I am in her side. I'll explore myself with this stone. I'm sorry. I had to.
That hot pink. I love it.
It was a nice hot pink. Okay, you brought color to this place. Okay. Go on then.
I am going. What if I miss money?
You get more. Oh no, that seems okay.
Don't doubt me.
I mean,
Is that a chest?
what is it? God, it is a chest. I have 20 more
Yes.
of whatever that is. That's a ladder.
Oh yeah.
Now a big glide. And there you are. Mothman's butt. It's so big. Yeah, get to your bike. Can you glide down indefinitely? Not that I'm asking you to.
Oh, it doesn't seem to drain stamina. Do
Alright.
you think there's fall damage? Come on, turn, turn, turn.
I mean, I would assume there is. Given enough height. Let's not find out and say we did, huh?
I'm curious.
Well, you have plenty of time to figure it out. I'm willing to bet. It's quite a relaxing music.
Yeah, it is.
I said as you did a jumpy jump. Now where was... yeah. There's Halal. It's being cool. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Oh, that's nice. I tell Halal that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual, warm and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling. Just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, hmm? Or else I might have never or else I might never have come back from my gliding. And just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I tell Halal I throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. Takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, hmm? I think about that, but I decide there's already too much loss in my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the road's an easier place. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and I tell them I miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan.
So now we go there.
Now we go there. Camera's a bit wonky, but you've been known to break cameras in games. Sizzo is an outclimber to the Bexy, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall and think of her more as kind of a distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training in their code must go to where they are needed, but Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that you... Are you expositing? Yeah, the Ibexi are quite insular, or the designation of Ibexi versus blah blah blah. But in practice, such things are more the results of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind. And I'm always pleased that Sizzo did. Whatever. Sable, how do you do, clan child?
No, that doesn't sound like her.
I can only think of one thing. Let me find a voice. There it is. Sizzo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes.
No!
Shady told me how excited you were.
No!
Sizzo sniffs. Throaty. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have. I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her that I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Triss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I ask Sizzo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You are going to build your own hoverbike. To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Sizzo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. I ask Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Rule of threes. I asked Scissor if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones.
Right. Right, the lucky ones.
Oh, I haven't your voice there. I tell Scissor I'll see her soon and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Oh, that's how you mark stuff. That's pretty cool. So you can mark one there, and there, and then the Great Rock.
Did I? I don't think I did.
Well, you placed it. You know, place it somewhere far off in the distance, and then you work it out. Yeah. Okay. How about we end the episode here and continue the next one with
Hunting for parts.
Hunting for parts, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.